Thank you for tuning in to Terry Swoop Videos. I wanted to talk about the up-and-coming fight between Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. The fight is scheduled to take place on September the 12th. Now, a lot of people are saying this is crazy. Both of these men are in their 50s, but they're both taking this fight seriously. Mike Tyson is 54 years old, and Roy Jones is 51 years old. Mike Tyson last fought in 2005. Roy Jones last fought in 2018. I would say Roy Jones is going to win the fight because he just recently retired a couple years ago, as in Mike Tyson hasn't fought in 15 years. So you would think Roy Jones would win the fight because he's been in the ring a lot more the last 5 years. But I'm looking at these training videos of Mike Tyson, and he looks good. He's moving fast, he's punching hard. He looks like his old self. He doesn't look like a 54-year-old man. If you look at these videos of him training, he's quick on his step, he's fast with his punch. So he might give Roy Jones a run for his money. Now, Roy Jones was a lightweight heavyweight champion, and Mike Tyson was a heavyweight champion. Now, it looks like Roy Jones weighs about 200 pounds, and Mike Tyson weighs about 230. So there's going to be like a 30-pound weight difference in this fight. But Roy Jones is so quick, and he's a boxer. Mike Tyson is a brawler. So even though Mike Tyson weighs 30 pounds more than Roy Jones, I still think Roy Jones is going to win the fight. I would put my money on Roy Jones winning this fight. Because I just don't see a 54-year-old man beating somebody that's been recently fighting. Like I said, Roy Jones just retired a few years ago. He still has the fighter's mentality in his system. As in Mike Tyson, it's been a long time since he's been in a fight. So I'm rooting for Mike Tyson to win the fight because I'm a Mike Tyson fan. I grew up in the 80s. When I was growing up as a kid, Mike Tyson was my idol. I bought all the Mike Tyson merchandise. I bought the video games. I had Mike Tyson posters all over my room when I was a kid. So I'm rooting for him to win. But realistically, I think Roy Jones is going to win the fight. So leave a comment. Tell me your opinion. Who do you think is going to win this fight? Is it going to be Roy Jones or is it going to be Mike Tyson? Leave a comment, rate, and subscribe.
Once again.